Good morning, my view and family. The only thing Missy can curb accident right now on the road is take with them license. Them bus a stoplight, take with them license. Them overtake at the wrong place, take with them license. Obviously them can't drive or else them wouldn't bust the stoplight and them wouldn't overtake at the wrong place. Just take them license. Now when them realize that them a lose them license, then you know so them a go the all of the bad driver them eventually a go come off. Them you test them and them drink, take with them license. Them do any foolishness on the road, take with them license because obviously them people they are real mad people. Them not supposed to be on the road.
What I know can cause this accident, each and every one of us have to have a base to obey the road code, and that will save a life.
You need to set up speed traps everywhere or as much places as they can. Like ramp up the motor vehicle unit, the traffic unit, and get rid of the little licky man and pull over people and I tell people say it hot and all them type of shit there. You know what I mean? I say just get some real traffic cops out there. Set up a whole speed trap. And then when you catch a man on speed, they just start double fine. So I used to have $10 for a ticket, you start getting them all $30 ticket. Because trust me, people don't want to get up and pay them ticket. Because remember, when you pay the ticket, then after someone ticket, your license suspend and you can't drive. The system want to ramp up, man. The system slack.
Well, for me, whether or not the roads them fix, people still a speed. You're still gonna speed. So the solution for me is anybody who drive over the speeding limit, you have a law set where you can have them license revoked or banned. You understand? Because all of the speeding, it needs to stop, man. It needs to stop. Sometimes you're in a vehicle with your entire family and the driver speed. Where my speed go, only God knows. You understand? You cannot be having take public transportation and feeling fearful. You understand? You must can say, all right, then you leave your house in a calm state and decide to travel on the road, go somewhere, right? You must can say, all right, then you leave your home safe enough, you can reach your destination safe enough and back. You understand? You cannot be in a vehicle because the driver drive too hard and you're full of fear. So if sometimes you don't know how to say, slow down. Because some of the driver them, I tell you, them are hearted. You understand? Some of them not even want you to say nothing to them. So, yeah, get them license revoked or banned. Simple. Alright, so if you know say you're one of them hard driver there, you need to tone it down because I guess police catch you, your license gone. So yeah, that's my solution.
Top boy, man, I'm a general. Oh, I read something here, brother. I read something here. We have few problems. First one, inexperience. Second one, poor road condition. You understand? And the third one, as we done tell you number one already, inexperience that cover everything. And another one, the road user them. I tell you, boy, you have some selfish road user out here too. You know, I have some crazy one out here. You know, in a sense. And do some crazy things. You see all the bike of them too. Yeah man, them are one of them main one them man. Cause them go like say them can done the road, you know. Yeah, man, them.
Yes, good morning, family. My view. I think another thing that they should look into too also is the alcohol companies. A lot of these big name party series are sponsored by these alcohol companies, which we know alcohol play a major role in the driving habits that Jamaicans after them leave all these parties under the influence. I think they should be held accountable as well, because most of them big name party series you see sponsored by Campari or Heineken, Red Stripe, Appleton Estate. I think they have a hand to play in that too, and they should be held accountable as well. That's just my 2 cents worth. All right.
Yeah, that's why I'm go back and tell you, say, you have most inexperienced class in majority of it, because when they drink the bag of rum and come back, cause some of them drink rum and can't control it. You have man where the more you drink and more you drive, where you have some people who go on the road, drink up this bag of liquor and come back and they don't know nothing, like all them season, where you know say festive season, a man go rent a car, kind of want to go palav and up and down. You understand? So it's called cause of about inexperienced big man. We never left that out with experience, man, and that I cause of it, man, because some of them have experience, man. More than do them foolish, so some of them do better. And some I hear them, they only look good, But when they drive on them, it's a different thing, because Jamaica road have a whole heap of whopping at them, I don't know which part of Jamaica can tell me the whopping in a Migla road them. Yeah. The whole of them have some like a sinker. When you chuck them drive on them, sink the road. And you don't know Jamaica road structure no good. So they like foreign road structure. Yeah. Because sometimes someone whop in that road, Because when they drop it, they whop it, because some of them car not too low. So when they drop all in that whop, brother, it just bounce them up. And that dash them, my brother. Because the man them drop it, carry them too.
That I catch Jamaican carry them, man. Too much, they do too much to them, you understand me I say? They do too much to enhance the vehicle them. Cut spring and all them things, they lower the vehicle. I change the size of tire, put on bigger rims and all them things there. All of that show the dynamics of the car, You understand? And them now do the necessary fixes for correct them dynamics where them put on. I'm gonna put on bigger tire upon car and I understand, so guess what? That change the dynamics of the car, so you have to put in camber kit, you have to set certain things to make it work. But them now do them something. They just cut spring and drop car and put on big tire and feel so that's it. And that's how you go.
Yes. Yeah, man, this topic, solution and what measures we can take to curb the road accidents. All right. See, Jamaican culture has been a culture that evolved over decades, where the citizens them don't like to adhere to road codes, safety road codes like speeding, and the habit of let me overtake 5-6 vehicle one time and squeeze in at the end has been a culture where we grew up for several decades. People just, it's like a norm to do that when it is very dangerous. The taxis are doing it, the bus drivers are doing it, and that's just the speeding and the recklessness part of it. Now, other safety measures like wearing a seatbelt. I mean, most cars have a seatbelt, and the people wouldn't even put them on, in which it can save your life, and sometimes the seatbelt also can take your life, depending on what the circumstances. Bikers, them have the helmet, and they rather don't wear it, they rather put on a hat. When they get crashed, I hate that. So a lot of safety measures are there at hand, and the culture of Jamaican people, I wear that. When I travel to Jamaica, because I'm not in Jamaica, I'm so accustomed to wearing seatbelt and certain safety precautions up where I live, it's become a norm for me. The culture has changed for me. So when I come to Jamaica to take a little trip and thing, I'm putting on my seatbelt. My friends say, watch out, you're Americanized. So the safety aspect of it is that the peoples don't adhere to safety. Them just think it's cool to do this, cool to do that. When people start to adhere to certain things safety-wise, it might save a life. Now, you need penalties for certain things where I go make a man think twice, If you go pay one like $300 or like $500 or $1,000 for one ticket, for one safety issue like
speeding and you not take with the license and you not do certain things for affect and disrupt a man's life, you think him not gonna stop? Him not gonna stop. You have to disrupt him lifestyle. When you disrupt it and him realize, say, yo, I'm not able to drive again. And if me do try drive again, watch out, then catch me a prison again. And do I want to risk going to prison for doing this and that? Okay. So it's a culture thing. I've been seeing it in Jamaica night in, day out, every time. It is too cool to do this. In a cab, you see a driver hang out halfway, 3-person in the front seat. I mean, there are laws for these, but the drivers and the people are not adhere to these things. It's like, me not follow rules, me not follow this, me not follow that. So you ended up with crashes were unnecessary and innocent people like cabbies. You have some passenger will lick out and they in the car and say, yo, driver, and while up the driver face stop a folding shine. Yeah, some will just sit quietly and make the driver do him a do. So the bus them drive. So the coaster them drive. So some cabman drive. Peer risk. Especially if you live in an area like Junction up there. So you're not supposed to take no risk up in them hills and precipice there. So Jamaican culture is a stubborn culture, people. And if the government provide safety measures on the road, there's signs everywhere say slow down, wear your seatbelt, wear a helmet, and Jamaicans not adhering. Majority probably do it, but the minority is dying from not doing it. So it's hard to curb a people who pretend to be naive about the fact that people are dying on the streets and a one-man speed, but the next man on speed get crashed, lick into by the man with speed. So I don't know. There's a lot more measures need for something drastic and serious need to happen. And it need to happen quick.
Morning, people. Morning. I wish I could have said there's something you can implement to stop all these accidents. But to be truth, it all comes down to the individual behind the steering. You understand? Some of them don't study the book, the road code and everything. Even the accident what they were happen on Barbican Road. It's either two things. It's either the man drunk or the man dep on him phone. Because it's not a blind corner the man go run up in the rubbish truck, No. So every day my view come tell the people them take time on the road, take time. Holiday season come up, take time. And no matter how the man talk, take time. Them still do the same thing. Fast driving, whoop, kill people, kill off themselves. And the worst thing about this is enough, especially taxi driver, because we don't know them still already. Think about your passenger, man. If you want to drive, man, do it on your own. Drive in your car and you go crash and kill off yourself. Because when push come to shove, you go swing the car from your side and put it on the passenger side. Because you don't care about them. You don't care about yourself and you care about making money. You understand? So, me not see no solution. It's just the individual have to think conscious, work with the road code, drive slow, pay attention to on the road. You understand?
You can drive in ways away right now, bro. I'm sure you know. When me do my research and me that do all I check-ins and me so I go on. Driving safe, yes. No man now go in a car, brother, and drive. He say, yo, them a go kill themselves. You see me? Cause if me didn't know so me a drive after me go to school lick up. I think me better go in a car. Nah, go in there. So if I realize too, 99% I can we lick up from recently, yeah. You realize say it don't take no time for the car then catch a fire. Alright, let me show you what them are doing nowadays with the car them. One time they used to build the car them with like something there, brother. You see the gas tank in the car them that have a lot to do with it too. The gas tank them, brother. They might build the car tank them in plastic now, brother. So you see the moment the car leak, brother, that a tank go bust at some place leaking start. So anyway no look fuse there no way. You're bound to see a little fire or anyway in the engine fire start pitch up right away because the thing them is not iron anymore, brother. Most of the stuff them in my build up on is not iron anymore. So as we tell you, as well you say that's why when the car leak then just dead because the thing them they have to take off a leak, brother. So the gas tank them, the reason why they change them back to plastic is because they used to build them in iron. And when they carry them park up to certain dimension, it start rust. The tank them start rust out from I carry them. So them just change up it with the whole of them a new car. So that's why as they carry them leak, they carry them bone for catch a fire. You see me? So that mostly cause no fire. He did them pan a hole, brother. He little fire and so on look things them when go on around pan the accident, brother. No, Christian, as we say, everybody can caution, see, but no man now go drive if you say them all kill themselves. You see me? Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's drive out the same way, brother. So sometimes, I know you're wrong. Sometimes you're wrong, you know. I know you're wrong, brother. So careless people up on the road, brother. You see me? So that's that, brother.
Virgin, all Jamaica need for do, I just start. Put the process in place and start. Every journey where I take, start with one step. I drive in Jamaica for over 25 years, right? And I experience some of the worst driving on the road, right? It is not always bad, but it teaches you to develop defensive driving. Alright, watch this now. I'm there England, and I drive. And I tell you, say, you have some drivers on the road in England who do not break the rule because them know, say if them break the rule, them are going to get a £65 ticket in a them mailbox. Me or brother send a voice note in the other day. Say you can tie the ticket them to them insurance company for when them are renew them license and all of them stuff. It can work. It can work. Me I tell you, say the way how me say people are drive at Jamaica, that are the main reason why road fatalities are high. Certain things are high. If we have them things there in place where people are get ticket, where license are get suspend, people are get lock up, all of them stuff that defines them, the road traffic fine need for go up. That's it deter people from driving them way. They drive past half shoulder. I make an extra line. Come on, man. Them thing they need for cut out, man. Me I tell you, say it can work. It can work. We have the infrastructure for do it, even if we don't have it yet. It can be implemented. It can work. Everybody have an email address. Everybody have a mailing address. Start issue the ticket them. Send people to take them off of the road. Yo, may I tell you, say this thing can work. But we have to start from somewhere. We have to start now and start take some people off of the road.